My friend, it is good to see you are still well. Does it? It seems to me the war has only just begun.
Greetings, Legate.
You certainly took your time. The invention of apology does not legitimize failure. Let us get down to business without further ado. It is my understanding that you need some kind of evidence against your opponent to be used in your Senate. Something to prove the existence of his business relations with my husband. Fortunately, my husband keeps thorough records of all such dealings. Ptolemy keeps all ledgers detailing his business transactions in his palace in Alexandria. We shall pay a visit to my dear husband. It might be beneficial for you to make his acquaintance, don't you think? That's not a problem. The people of Egypt will not prevent us from traveling, and my husband is probably looking for a reason to talk to me. Was it a secret? I didn't know. I have a very close relationship with secrets. They tend to reveal themselves to me. Assassination? Is that how your glorious republic works? I'm sure our enemies would never stoop so low. Jest notwithstanding, Ptolemy has very publicly offered us safe passage. Killing either of us now would ruin his reputation in perpetuity. War is not simply a matter of swords and shields. Surely an illustrious leader such as you would know this. A war is best won without spilling any blood. Splendid. I have already informed Ptolemy about our impending arrival. Let us quickly be on our way. This could give us an opportunity to end this war. I get the feeling Ptolemy is willing to parley. In the worst-case scenario, we get a splendid feast. I grow weary of the simple and repetitive food here. It is safer to travel separately. We shall meet in Alexandria. Do you have my carpet yet? A lot of people are planning on killing me. It is one thing to plan something, and quite another to act on those plans. The question is, how do you know about it? Good for you. You continue to exceed my expectations, and your concern for my health is admirable. I will see to it that you are rewarded. Leave the rest to me. This carpet, this is adequate. That is what I'm going to say. You should leave now. I want to examine my new carpet.
Greetings, Legate.
I have a drink for every taste, every tongue. I knew you'd be back. It is a good day for commerce.
I'd appreciate some help. Please follow my finger. Yes, you'll be all right.
Get in there!
It's all right. You're going to live. Can anyone heal the healer?
Come on, get her! Bemdje! Push through the pain for Rome. Taste your blood!
We nearly won the day!
On the same side. Back! We're all gonna die! I'm ready to loose as soon as I see them. are ready to deploy the Legion. Consistite latos in ripa forminus! Our ranks have reached the enemy lines. Ahmed Formate! Equites! Aggressivity! Expilati quia maxima! Which formation shall we use? Consistite latos in ripa fluminus! Legion has engaged the enemy! Catapultos tendete! Enemy equites are charging our formation! Starte! Starte! The day is ours! Instate hostibus! Eos persequimini!
A shrine to a god of travel, no doubt. We should leave an offering, just in case.
We need not answer to any barbarian gods. Do you know what this is, Legate? Free money!
All is well, I hope.
I have bad news. Our Legion standard was stolen. The enemy. They're trying to demoralize and humiliate our warriors. I have to admit, above all, it's humiliating for me. Those who were on guard at the time have received their due punishment, of course. That still doesn't change the fact that our standard's being held hostage by a group of lowly barbarians. The Legion's standard is not just a simple ornament. It's a symbol of our honor. Only a fool would let it be captured by the enemy. Please, do not rub salt on my wound. Thank you. We already know where they're hiding, so it's just a matter of getting to them and retrieving the standard. Our way, Legate.
How are you holding up?
Come.
Spies in our midst.
I always thought the Decimus looked shifty.
Hey, what do you...
that line and let's band together and move. We are the messengers of Montu, and we bring death. I know what we must do. As soon as I see the enemy! Let them come to us.
handle this alone, if I must. Are you hurt?
Covering this angle! Archers, loose if you're able, the rest stay low! I shall run around. They will not notice me. Help here?
Back in the fight, soldier!
Fight for our land!
Me, friends! Come on, get up!
Bemdje! Men up! It's barely a scratch! Stop them together! You think you can get past me? Try it! I need aid soon, lest I perish. This will do for now. handle this alone, if I must. Here, that should feel better.
Having trouble. Ventura, let us move.
missing out! Die, filthy barbarian!
Battle, Romans! Pray to your gods! I know what we must do!
So, which god do you pray to?
We don't pray, Roman. Our ancestors watch over us.
You think your grandfather's a god now?
My grandfather is still my grandfather. He is wise, even in death.
Did you eat? I want to show you something. There is village up this path. They make jewelry and they have small market. Come on, bring your coin pouch and let us go look. It'll be fun. If nothing else, you talk sometimes of winning over hearts and minds, right? We can make some friends here. But I am. And I need your help to choose what I will buy. Which one should I buy? It is so much, isn't it? I love how it just attracts attention to itself. It is a good choice. I will buy it. Thank you. That old woman's family has offered that we can sleep under that half roof beside their house. I think it is safer than going back now, and I'm sure we will not be missed until tomorrow. Why not? The people here are friendly. And we have each other. Is it all right? I know this may be not appropriate, but you have been showing interest in me, I thought.
How do you wish to deploy? Aitina rapivia, reliquita inter manipulus! Ready to engage the enemy? Catapultus tendency! The day is ours! Cabana culla, valetudinaria, collocate!
There you are. Well done. I have just arrived myself. Let us enter.
One moment. We need a solid plan before we go in.
I'm pretty sure the Legatus has a plan.
If I may provide one piece of advice, do not seem too friendly with Cleopatra. She and Ptolemy are already at war. If they sense how close your alliance is, the Pharaoh may find it prudent to have her executed.
You should invent a reason for our absence, but let us refrain from starting a fight we can't win. The palace is full of guards.
May Serapis bless this meeting of peace.
Welcome to Alexandria. We've been expecting your arrival. I hope you will like the accommodations.
You dare address this Roman instead of your rightful queen?
Forgive me, but she is not my queen.
Do my ears deceive me? Is this simpleton still talking to you? Is misguided a Roman euphemism for suicidal? You must kill him where he stands.
You hold no authority here.
How funny. He was clearly mistaken.
Ah, the Roman delegation has arrived. Inform the cooks.
Welcome to Alexandria, honored Romans. May Ra's light shine upon you.
This is unacceptable. I need access to the library so I can continue my work. Under no circumstances may the accountant be disturbed. Pharaoh's orders.
But I have a duty to continue the chronicle.
There's nothing I can do.
I'm going! Stop chasing me, by the goddess!
You're lucky the Pharaoh didn't have you executed, idiot girl.
Wow, rude! You want me to call down a curse of Bestia upon you? Because I've just about had it with you people!
You can't curse me.
Try me, you'll see.
Just go home. The Pharaoh is expecting important guests.
It seems not. He's intent on going through with this ludicrous festival. Oh, it's going to cause so much trouble.
My husband is throwing a festival. How unlike him.
I don't know who your husband is. The Pharaoh wants a festival of Serapis in Memphis. Oh, Basti will be so angry, not to mention everyone else.
Indeed. My husband, the Pharaoh.
Your husband, the Pharaoh? That means you are... Oh! Forgive me, Your Majesty! I didn't recognize you!
Continue.
I'll continue. Well, I waited here a month to get this audience and then... Oh, they were all counting on me back home, and I blew it. We worship the old gods in Memphis. He's doing this against the people's will. It's disrespectful. I may have lost my temper a little.
And yet your head is still attached to your shoulders. Perhaps my husband does retain some small measure of respect for the old gods.
I guess?
We're looking for a place where books and ledgers are kept. Do you know it?
The library? It's the building right over there. Good luck in there. I'm going to go find a corner to cry in.
You are a mess, girl. I will sit with you.
All right. Thank you. Do you like cats?
Do not wander off. You are in the palace of the most divine Pharaoh of Egypt, and you will be watched closely.
Do not send servant girls to the quarters of the Senator's guards. Do you understand?
I do, but he asked for her by name.
I don't care. Send one of the men. If he complains, tell him to speak to me directly.
You are in the presence of Ptolemaeus Theos Philopator, he who rules over land and sea, this world and the other world, of the dead and of the living. He who is the face of the sun and the will of the Nile.
Hello, husband. You look particularly pathetic today.
It is always good to see you, honored wife.
It is customary to greet a foreign ruler with a bow.
He is right, Your Majesty, albeit undiplomatic. As legatus, he is an extension of our Senate and bows only to the people of Rome.
Odd. You Romans are odd indeed. But I shall permit it.
Well, I think we are all sufficiently acquainted, so shall we begin?
Very well. There seems to be a lot of animosity between the different parties in this meeting. This kind of thing serves no one. Let us talk. I am sure we can reach a meaningful and satisfactory solution to our conflict. I am merely an advisor to His Majesty, here to protect Rome's trade routes. Legion? By Minoa, of course not. Marcellus and his men are here for my own protection. They are my Praetorian Guard.
A living god does not have friends.
His Majesty understands us and our objectives in this region. It is natural that this brings us together. There seems to be a minor disagreement between a husband and his wife. You seem to be taking sides. Ill-advised, in my opinion, but I'm sure there's nothing I can do to dissuade you. Marcellus, take Hortensius and help them. But do as you're told.
This is inconvenient. We need to find those documents, but we can't do it with Loco's men hanging around.
They don't look formidable. I think we can kill both of them easily.
I'd be really happy if we could get rid of them without leaving behind more corpses. Calida, you're good at talking to people. Invent a reason for at least 2 of us to leave. Or be less charming, maybe, so I can send you away to find those ledgers.
What a waste. Poor kid's only crime was coming to Egypt.
It was an unfortunate breach of etiquette.
Unfortunate? This man was butchered.
Well, that would be an exaggeration, but I would like to point out the sheer difficulty of such an operation if performed using a larger blade. I'm sure you'll find it interesting.
You are a healer, aren't you?
I dabble.
Don't interrupt us, woman. Go away and let the men talk.
Indeed. And now tell us how that incision was made.
Now that the unpleasantries are out of the way, I assume we may finally discuss business.
Does this mean you have a better offer? You've got our attention.
Despite possessing endless wisdom, His Majesty is not used to dealing with Romans, especially not those with no position in the Senate. Let us slow down and clear some things up first.
I've traveled all this way so I can talk to my husband. I have absolutely no intention of watching 2 arrogant Romans exchange thinly veiled insults.
An advisory role to His Majesty, primarily protecting Roman interests. One's profit doesn't always cause the other's loss. The best business arrangements are reached when both parties benefit. The proconsul's death is a tragedy. We all mourn his loss. In times like this, it is natural to see enemies everywhere. Beware, however, that some people may interpret your words as accusations. It is unwise to speak of a crime of this magnitude without deeply convincing evidence. I haven't the faintest idea. Whoever arranged his murder must be very foolish indeed. Rome can be a valuable ally, but its wrath is terrifying.
Most people who are murdered simply deserve death. Perhaps this Lucullus wronged someone terribly.
Wise words, Your Majesty. Enemy is such a strong word. Egypt is a loyal ally of Rome, currently experiencing some civil disorder. Diplomatic channels remain open, as you can see.
A peace treaty? Are we at war? In my experience, soldiers often die. Your proconsul should have been careful. We do understand your anguish, but starting a war would be a bit of an overreaction. Don't you think? Perhaps. Let us first hear what you have to say.
Will you continue gossiping like old fishwives, or will we get to discuss terms finally?
All right. Let us hope Syneros' incessant chatter will keep them busy for a while. But I'd say we have some time.
The question is, how do we get into that library? Magister would know.
This is the kind of sneaky thing you excel at, Calida. What do we do?
After all, Magister is an accountant too.
I don't like where this is going. You think that will open the door?
I don't know. I'm improvising.
Looks like they're renovating here. Think you could squeeze in? We can distract them, maybe.
Calida can easily seduce that sad old man.
She's the only one who fits through the hole. One of us will have to handle the distraction. I will not use attraction as a tool of war. That's not the kind of person I am. Ah, I see what you're trying to accomplish, but you need to steady the workbench. Maybe if you can bind that wobbly leg somehow.
Is it stuck?
I think it's locked.
What do we do now? The door looks flimsy. I can easily break it down.
Really?
She jests, Caeso. She occasionally says things that she does not mean.
Thanks for clearing that up. Maybe we can find something around here that you can use.
I have an idea, Calida. Would you let me try?
Are you aiming to fashion some kind of tool out of that? Now, what are you going to do with this? Let's avoid alerting them. That cat priestess said the library is back there. It seems stable now. Rome was robbed of a skilled carpenter when you joined the Legion.
What have you built?
It's a lockpick. A tool for unlocking the door.
You continue to amaze me.
You did it! It seems to me that was not your first time using such a device.
Go on in and see what you can find. We'll keep watch out here.
So you want a permanent solution to our disagreement? Intriguing, we must admit. Let us hear your proposal.
My proposal is quite simple, darling. You shall cease your attack, and I shall assume my rightful place on the throne.
Ridiculous, as always. And when you sit on this throne, what should we do, we wonder?
I like this idea. It's creative and sufficiently humiliating for you. You shall rule Cyrenaica just like your grandfather, Fiskon.
We are not amused anymore. Your jesting is tedious and insulting. Everything happens for the sole purpose of our amusement, Roman. You'll soon come to realize this.
Well, I believe the best course here would be to arrange some sort of co-rule, granting both parties equal power.
Equal?
Indeed. That way, everyone's happy, and Rome continues to benefit from our trade deal. They might. As far as Rome is concerned, that is an acceptable outcome.
We have examined the corpse. The guard was indisputably killed by their people.
That is fantastic, Marcellus. But if you're here, where's the rest of our visiting party?
They are relaxing outside. I thought.
You thought? Why do you keep trying to do things you're not good at? Why did you leave a potentially dangerous group of people free to roam these halls?
With all due respect, Senator, you are overreacting. There are royal guards posted all around. It's not like they will set the palace on fire.
Oh, hello. Who are you? I work for the Senate of Rome. I don't think you'll understand what I do. I keep track of the numbers for the Egyptian trade. That's not correct. We both work for the Senate. My name is Claudius Tranquillus. You need accounting? Do you have proof? I didn't want to do anything illegal. The Pharaoh made all sorts of threats. I just keep track of the numbers. He could not have done all those bad things without my work. The Pharaoh insisted I come here. The senator was very upset about it. There are no ledgers. I never write anything down. I keep all the numbers in my head. I did write that. It was for someone else, for the man who leads Wixie. He wanted a list, so I made it as hard to read as I could. I was never told. I don't think anyone knows, even in Wixie. We just know him as the Great Shadow. They are thugs and scoundrels. I don't know what the senator uses them for, but I know that there are currently 1,298 people getting paid out of those funds set aside for Wixie. Funds that were meant to be paid as tax to Rome. The proconsul's death brought a lot of attention to what we're doing here. I think it was the Pharaoh. I really wish I could, believe me, but they will kill us both if we try to leave. I will do whatever you want. I never meant to do anything wrong. I hope so.
Your Majesty, the personal guard of your guests are sneaking about and acting suspicious in places they should not.
And where exactly should they sneak about and act suspicious? Tell me. That's right, Locagos. Nowhere. Now leave us, and try to perform your duties adequately for a change.
Are you angry, darling? If the palace of our ancestors is falling apart, you have only your own incompetence to blame.
What's your end game here, Legate? Well, that's one demand we cannot honor.
Tell me, Utelius Lerco, if you were to perish, would it make any difference for us?
Are you walking out of our arrangement?
Our compact is with Rome, not you. Are we wrong, Legate?
A most sensible choice.
Your Majesty, we have reason to believe our guest Praetorian guard is up to no good. We'll need to get you to safety.
Assassination? Was that your goal all along?
Your Majesty, if I may. We promised these people safe passage. I cannot allow the death of another Roman on foreign soil.
Very well. The next time we meet, it will be on the field of battle. You will regret making an enemy of me, Roman!
That was an interesting experience.
We didn't get caught, but apparently our mere presence was enough to raise suspicion.
We found the man who keeps records for Vitellius Loco, Claudius Tranquillus. Unfortunately, he keeps them purely in his head.
He believes it was Ptolemy who killed Lucullus, so there's nothing we can use there.
Although it does mean our casus belli was sound, which is a great relief. Additionally, he confirmed that Loco is stealing tax money from Rome, and he is willing to testify before the Senate. Unfortunately, that will not be possible until we invade the city and capture this palace.
I am glad that I was able to help you in this matter. But I refuse to spend another moment in this palace until I am its mistress. Come, we must leave. We're leaving.